We've all been there. It's 3 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling, and your brain decides it's the perfect time to become a strategic planning committee. Suddenly, you're not just thinking about tomorrow's meeting. Oh no, your mind goes full Netflix binge mode, creating this entire series of worst case scenarios about your career, your relationships, your health, and yeah, even that weird noise your car started making last week. Before you know it, you're mentally rehearsing conversations that may never happen, planning solutions for problems that don't even exist yet. Basically become the CEO of anxiety industries. Your brain starts stacking all these future problems into this massive mental mountain that feels impossible to climb. It's like your mind is playing this twisted game of Jenga, but instead of wooden blocks, it's made of every possible thing that could go wrong in your life. And here's the kicker. While you're lying there solving imaginary problems, you're actually creating a real one. You're stealing energy and peace from your present moment. You're essentially time traveling to a bunch of different futures that may never ever happen. Living your actual life, the one happening right now, on autopilot. But here's something your ancestors' brain doesn't want you to remember. Life doesn't actually dump everything on your plate at once, even though your mind tries to convince you it does. Think about it. When was the last time you actually had to deal with every single one of your worries simultaneously? Probably never, right? Life has this weird way of spacing things out. It's like God or the universe knows you can't handle everything at once. So it serves up challenges one at a time, like a really considerate waiter. But our brains, they're terrible waiters. They want to bring you the appetizer, main course, dessert, and next week's menu all at the same time. Here's a better way to think about it. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Life works exactly the same way. When you try to swallow it whole, you choke. When you break it down into smaller, manageable pieces, suddenly it becomes not just doable, but actually kind of enjoyable. You get to taste each bite, appreciate each moment, instead of just trying to survive the overwhelming feast. Now, let's talk about your secret weapon, the present moment. This isn't some new age crystals and incense stuff. This is practical, real world power. The present moment is where all your strength, focus, and ability to make actual changes exist. It's your command center, your home base, your launching pad for everything good in your life. Think about it this way. Yesterday, that's already written in stone. You can go back and edit that story. Tomorrow is still a blank canvas. And honestly, it's going to be painted by the actions you take today. And right now, this exact moment. This is where you have real power. This is where you can actually do something that matters. Instead of sending your mental energy on these time traveling missions to worry about next year's challenges or beat yourself up about last month's decisions, try this. Ask yourself, what's the one small thing I can do right now that moves me forward? Notice I said small thing, not massive, life-changing transformation. We're talking about bite-sized actions here. Maybe it's sending that email you've been putting off for 3 days. Maybe it's going for a 10-minute walk to clear your head. Maybe it's finally making that doctor's appointment you've been avoiding, or clearing off your desk, or just drinking a glass of water. Just one thing. That's all you need to focus on right now. Here's where the magic happens. When you stack these small moments of action on top of each other, day after day, that's when real transformation occurs. It's like compound interest, but for your life. Each small action may not seem like much in the moment, but they build on each other in ways that all blow your mind. It's not about making these giant superhero leaps that look good in movies. Real life isn't like that. Real change happens through these steady, consistent steps in the right direction. It's the person who writes one page a day who finishes the novel. It's the person who does 10 push-ups every morning who gets strong. It's the person who saves $5 a week who builds wealth. Those small actions may feel insignificant when you're doing them, but future you is going to look back and be amazed at how much those tiny moments added up to. It's like building with Legos. Each individual block doesn't look like much, but before you know it, you've constructed something incredible. Here's something that may surprise you. Those people who seem to have it all figured out, they're taking one day at a time too. They just may be better at hiding their moments of uncertainty. Or maybe they learned not to broadcast their 3 a.m. worry sections on social media. The truth is, everyone is just winging it to some degree. That successful entrepreneur you admire, they're probably lying awake, sometimes wondering if they're making the right choices. That friend who seems to have the perfect relationship, they're probably working through challenges one conversation at a time. The difference is they've learned to focus their energy on what they can control today, instead of trying to solve all of tomorrow's problems with today's energy. So here's your permission slip. Stop trying to solve next year's problems with today's energy. Trust that future you will handle future problems when they actually arrive. And honestly, most of them probably won't even show up. Your job right now is simple. Focus on the next right step. That's all you need to know, and that's all you need to do. And that's a wrap on today's episode. Remember, life is meant to be lived one bite at a time, not swallowed whole. If this episode helped you zoom back into the present moment, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, stay present, stay focused, and stay limitless. Thank you.